Hi, boys and girls. So sorry that I was kind of MIA today, but that is because I went to school and I packed up all of your belongings and I put them in a bag with some other things that you might want from school. So they're all ready to go, but you will be getting a message from Ms. Hance on how to pick those things up. So they're all ready, but it took me a really long time to get everybody's stuff together and to get our class all cleaned up and ready for summer. So sorry, I spent a lot of time doing that today. All right, so since we did not have our Zoom meeting, our riddle is going to be the same as yesterday. So when we have our Zoom meeting today, you have to have watched yesterday's in order to know what the riddle is. So if you need to go back and watch it, just go ahead. All right. First thing that I want to go over, because tomorrow your idiom projects are due. I want to make sure everybody has their inquiry all filled out and that you have a way to turn in your idiom project to me. Remember, on Tuesday, I put up a document or a Google slide for you if you wanted to turn it in like that, so you can go back to Tuesday's assignment and fill that in and turn it in, or you can email me a video, or you can try to post something on Google Classroom. It really is just up to you how you want to do it. Okay, so I want to go over an idiom that I always found kind of interesting, and it is called an Achilles heel. Like someone will say, oh, ice cream is totally my Achilles heel. So an Achilles heel means that it's your soft spot, your weakness. And so I found that from my list, and then I found what Achilles heel means. And so it says, this phrase comes from the Greek mythology where Thetis dipped her son Achilles, the Styx, a river that was believed to be a source of incredible power and invulnerability. So she was a goddess. She put her son in this river, and he's supposed to be super, super strong, right? No weaknesses. However, Thetis was holding her son by his heel, meaning it was the only part of his body that did not touch the water, making his heel vulnerable. Eventually, Achilles was killed by the shot at an arrow right to the heel. All right, so this might be a fun one to kind of act out too. Anytime you're doing any kind of Greek mythology, you can just take a sheet and wrap it around you, and it kind of looks like a toga. And you could, get your mom to dip your foot in some water, but not the heel part. However you want to do it would be really funny. All right, so next part was our grammar. Lots of you guys had trouble with that one, so we definitely want to go over that one. So this was irregular nouns with grammar. So an irregular noun is an irregular plural noun, is a noun like man, men. Okay, so you don't add an S, it just changes, the whole word changes from man to men, right? And then like goose, geese, child, children. Those are irregular plural nouns. Now, when you were supposed to do on your slide, you were supposed to make the irregular plural noun possessive. Well, since you don't have to add an S to it, you treat it almost exactly like a singular plural noun. So it says the eggs of a geese. So these are the geese's eggs. Now, when I graded yours, I put a little comment down there and I did the first 3 for you and showed you how to do them correctly if you did them wrong. But this is what it should look like. So geese and then apostrophe S, eggs. Because if it's an egg of the geese, they are the geese's eggs, right? Shoes of the men are the men's shoes. So men, apostrophe S, shoes. Okay. And then the jackets of the women, that would be the women's jackets. Remember, with possessives, it's the noun that owns something that gets the apostrophe S. Like some of you guys put eggs with the apostrophe S. Well, the egg doesn't own the geese own the eggs. So make sure you're giving ownership to who actually owns the material or whatever. So if you got a 70 on that, I gave you a 70 just for participating, but a lot of those were not right. So you might want to go back and check them again. I gave you the first 3 answers. So those are done for you, and try to go through and fix those, because you definitely want to be a good writer and you want to use your grammar correctly. And so you'll need to know that. All right. So if you didn't catch yesterday's riddle, better go back and watch yesterday's video now. Bye.